Do you ever find yourself unable to hear your music or straining to listen to the sounds of the TV? Well, we at Moopy Industries have just a solution for you. Introducing the Moop 3000 speaker, a work of art commonly known as the best speaker around. With years of painstaking effort, scientists at our research facilities in Wakanda have developed revolutionary technology, easily beating the plebeian speakers on the market today. The Moop 3000 features a new kind of magnet, much stronger than any other magnet in any other speaker, as well as two springs made of a material that was created to be just the correct rigidness, and a paper plate which, through rigorous testing, was determined to be the best type of speaker could. And here's a quick demo. I know what you're thinking. How does a Moop 3000 even work? How can I make sure that my money is well worth it? And I'm not just being scammed by a pair of teenagers who had to make a cheap knockoff speaker for their physics project and are trying to sell it off to somebody else. Well, let's head to Professor Aurora to find out.
Thanks, Sid. So, hello everyone, my name is Professor Aurora, and today we will be going behind the science that makes our speaker work. So, what I have drawn right here is a rough diagram of what our speaker looks like, with the plate or the diaphragm of the speaker at the top, our springs made of the highest quality of material, our permanent magnets at the bottom, and then our container with the coil wrapped around it, which serves as an electromagnet. And you may wonder, how exactly does it function like an electromagnet? And that's what we will be going behind right now. So, what I've drawn right here is an expanded diagram of the coil, so we'll assume that first the current comes from the bottom of the coil and comes out through the top of the coil. So by the right-hand rule, if we look at it from the top, the current is going in a counterclockwise direction, so that means that the magnetic field induced will come out of the top. So in essence, creating a north pole of the electromagnet at the top, with the field lines going all the way to the bottom, creating the south pole. So in this case, we have our permanent magnet. Without loss of generality, we can assume that the north is at the top. So we have south and north, which means therefore this must attract. So in image B, we're taking a reverse of what happened. Because as the current coming through the speaker is an alternating current, or AC, the current reverses direction. So in this diagram, we have the current coming in from the top and coming out from the bottom, therefore going in the opposite direction. So now the current is going in a clockwise direction, which means the magnetic field will be coming out from the bottom. So we have the north pole right here, traveling to the top, which is the south pole. So right here we have a north-north, which we obviously know must repel. So therefore, as it oscillates between these two stages, it'll first attract and then repel, so it'll be creating motion like this. So how this works is that once we create the motion of the electromagnetic on the top, coming up and coming down, this will be transferred into longitudinal waves, or more specifically sound waves, and these will be further amplified by our plate, or the diaphragm. So that creates the high quality sound that you will hear with our speaker.